Listen carefully, because the numbness, tingling, or weakness in your feet is not the biggest danger. The real danger is what comes right after it. The slow loss of balance, the hesitation in your steps, and the moment when your body stops feeling fully under your control. Most people don't notice it at first. They think they're just slowing down. They ignore the burning feeling, they accept unsteady walking, and they start holding onto furniture without thinking much about it. But this is not just aging. This is your body losing communication between your brain and your legs. And once that connection weakens, even a small misstep can turn into a serious fall. The good news is, you can start fixing this today with a few simple movements at home that help restore circulation, coordination, and control. The first thing your body needs is activation, not strength. That's why you start with a seated march. Sit on a firm chair with your feet flat on the floor. Sit upright, not slouched. Now slowly lift one knee, then the other, just like walking. Add your arms naturally, opposite arm with opposite leg. Move slowly and stay in control. This is not exercise for speed. This is about rebuilding rhythm between your brain and your legs. Many people don't realize this, but the first thing that fades is timing, not strength. The brain sends a signal, but the legs respond too late. That delay creates instability. Do this for about 30 to 60 seconds, especially in the morning, because that's when your body feels the most stiff and disconnected. Now, once your body is awake, you move to control, and that's where the heel-toe rock comes in. Sit or stand with support, and slowly lift your heels, while your toes stay on the ground, then lower your heels and lift your toes. Keep switching between the two. The key here is slow movement. You need to feel the pressure shifting in your feet. When your heels lift, your calves activate. When your toes lift, the front of your legs engage. This movement is training your brain to understand where your weight is again. That's important because many people with neuropathy start shuffling without realizing it. They stop lifting their toes properly, and that's when tripping starts happening. Do around 10 to 15 repetitions and focus on control, not speed. After that, you need to reconnect your whole body, not just your legs. That's where the seated diagonal reach helps. Sit at the edge of a chair with your feet firmly planted. Now slowly reach your hands from one hip across your body toward the opposite side above your shoulder, then come back down. Move slowly and stay balanced. Then switch sides. This may look simple, but it forces your brain, core, and feet to work together again. Many people feel unstable, not just while walking, but when turning or reaching. That's because coordination is breaking down. This movement rebuilds that connection. Do about 10 repetitions on each side and focus on staying controlled. Now comes the most important part for balance, and that is standing on one leg. Stand near a wall or counter and lightly hold for support. Shift your weight onto one leg and keep the other foot slightly behind like support. Keep your knee slightly bent and hold for 10 to 20 seconds, then switch sides. You may feel small shaking or movement in your ankle. That is not weakness. That is your nervous system waking up and learning to stabilize again. Walking is basically a series of single leg stands, so if you can't balance on one leg, your risk of falling increases. The more you practice this, the more confidence your body builds. Finally, you need to activate the smallest muscles in your feet, because that's where balance truly begins. Sit down and place a towel under your foot. Now use your toes to grip the towel and pull it toward you, then release and repeat. Move slowly and with control. At first, it may feel difficult, like your toes are not responding properly. That's normal. You're rebuilding a connection that has been inactive. Do 10 to 15 repetitions per foot. As you improve, you can try picking up small objects like coins with your toes. This helps restore fine control, which is essential for stability. Now understand this clearly. These are not just exercises. These are signals. You are teaching your body how to communicate again. Circulation improves, nerve signals get stronger, coordination returns, and balance becomes more natural. If you spend just 10 to 15 minutes a day doing this routine, you are not just helping yourself today, you are protecting your future. Because what you ignore does not stay the same. It slowly gets worse. That small instability becomes a fall. That hesitation becomes fear. And that fear slowly takes away your independence. So, before you take your first step tomorrow morning, ask yourself one simple question. Am I preparing my body, or am I ignoring the warning signs? Your answer to that question will decide how you move in the years ahead. Now tell me in the comments, which exercise are you going to start first? And if this helped you, type 1 below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Senior Health Tips for more simple and powerful health advice.